welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more. Let's just get right to it. The Safemoon price right now is 406. Bitcoin is around the 36,000 mark. We are seeing a momentum on XRP, ADA, SHIB, and the list goes on. The bull run is actually in its early phases of starting to develop and mushroom into something that's actually going to be beautiful for those of you that are well diversified like myself. Again, I am in Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, SHIB, BBTF, XRP. I'm now in Solana as well as Chainlink because I'm seeing a return on my investment that most of you guys should definitely be diversifying, not just put all your eggs in one basket and focus primarily on one particular investment. So here's my opinion in reference to what has transpired. So number one, we know bail was denied. Now, for all the people that are watching this video, know this, that I not only put all of my money in Safemoon. I do not do that. Again, I'm well diversified. So for all of those people that are fighting and saying all those different things, when you guys really understand that it's my money, I spend my money any which way I want. I'm not sure why you guys are getting pretty upset with how I'm spending my money and what I'm putting my money into. If I choose to put a few dollars on Safemoon, these are my 80-20 rules. 80-20. 80% of my plays are going to be safe. They're going to be on the bigger, more well-known, secure type of tokens. And I'm going to do the experimental plays. Those experimental plays will focus as much even on Jasmine and all the other tokens that are actually launching that I normally don't actually list on this channel because I don't want nobody to really be impacted too much. Now, this primarily is a Safemoon channel. So if you're watching it, it's because you want to hear about Safemoon. But for all the photos that are saying that, we're talking about a dead token, it's not dead to me. Every token is actually a dead token. Every single one, because every single token can go to zero. And if you guys don't know that, then you don't understand when it comes to finance. The dollar, everything is actually a scam. Even the dollar, the $1 bill is actually it's pretty much a Ponzi scheme in a way because they're printing more money to sustain its life. Otherwise, the value is actually going to depreciate. And then you're already seeing the US credibility and rating is actually starting to fall. So as long as you understand that when it comes to financing, you'll understand that yes, there are definitely a lot of investment that have a little more skew type of system going on. You have people that actually go rogue. That happens in the government as well. Again, printing money and paying different countries and giving them monies, and as a result, it's causing inflation. That's pretty much a Ponzi scheme the way you look at it. So my take on the whole situation that John Crooney bail was denied, preparation from the first attorney is probably just thrown into that situation. Second situation, there was not that much communication that can be done in reference to communicating with his client. This is a client to attorney relationship that must be established when doing any proceedings. Most of you guys, I'm not sure if you guys forget, it's still innocent until proven guilty. No matter what you're being charged for, it comes down to innocent until proven guilty. Now, they're going to be moving the CEO to the New York Court of Law, which we understand is pretty much strict. Now, the legal company that's representing John Crooney, Pirelli & Klein, they have actually represented Michael Cohen in the situation we understand when he went after Donald Trump, etc. Not going to get political here, but that was one of their big clients. They do a darn really good job in reference to a deep dive in defending their client. Now, it can be very, very expensive on what's going on. Now, are we surprised on the situation that's going on right? We are not surprised. So for anybody that said, you guys, we've been telling you guys and all that stuff, look, the Safemoon community, we see all the FUD. We block out a lot of the FUD. I get FUD for ADA, SHIB, Ethereum, Bitcoin as well. And I've seen a lot of people, the FUD would be like, gold is better than Bitcoin. There's always going to be FUD. And knowing very well that the CEO is not being out on bail, we know there's a 50-50 chance that most likely would happen, okay? But these are the things. Let's just watch the whole process go on. And this is in no shape and no form. Look, again, innocent until proven guilty. If John is guilty, okay, and if they come out with all the evidence and it's incriminating enough where he does in fact say, yes, I did this because if I agree to these things, I will get a lesser term, then so be it. We understand if Thomas is guilty, so be it. He gets put in jail. Same goes for Nike. But again, it's innocent and proven guilty. The legal system here in the United States is actually really, really good. But when it comes down to the whole court proceedings, the judge is going to want to make sure that the evidence that's actually been presented to him or her is enough to convince the jurors, all right, once it does go to trial, that they get to decide what's on. Now, the judge is just going to make sure that, if John Karuni is a flight risk and all these things that they said, how much money he has in his bank account, all those different things, personal things where the money is going, they're going to bring that. That is expected of the defense to bring forth as much information as possible to state the case why said person need not get bail. This happened not only in the situation with John Karuni, this happened in every other case there is. Sam Bankman-Fried, the defense had maybe a little more evidence why he should not, or he should be let on bail. Now, they had way more time to actually talk to Sam Bankman-Fried. He was at home. John Karuni didn't have the situation. Now, I am not taking up for John Karuni or whoever. I'm going to be talking about this case because this is a Safemoon channel. And a lot of the community is looking for a voice to give them a voice of reason. This is not a YouTube channel of hope and hopium to say, hey, the problem. No. We know the catastrophe that actually is happening right now. There is nobody in the Safemoon community that's saying it is the greatest thing since sliced bread. No one. A lot of the Safemoon community, a lot of them sold, but they still want to hear what's actually transpiring. Putting out negative videos that the Safemoon community is, slave to information, that they're silly. That goes without saying. It takes one to know one. Because to know that someone is silly means that you've actually been in that situation before, that you probably got wiped out before on different plays. So the whole idea is to look at this from an educational standpoint, from a legal standpoint, innocent until proven guilty. We've seen many people that have actually committed crimes that actually got off, okay? We've seen people that were innocent and still got proven guilty. It comes down to the evidence. Look, there's information on the blockchain. There's going to be a truth serum that's going to come out. Because the more and more information will come out, either you get 45 years, or you get 20 years, or you get 15 years. The more evidence that come forth, then the rule would apply. We do not know John's side of the story. We know that Thomas actually is going to be a whistle. He's going to be saying as much stuff, because the fact that Thomas is going to be saying so much, that tells me, innocent and proven guilty, that he has a lot to say, and he may go in fact and incriminate himself. So this is just a video for a clarity standpoint for all of those people that are saying and running your videos. Congrats, you guys are getting a lot of views, and I care less if I get views on these channels in reference to Safemoon. I'm going to talk about every single crypto there is if they have some FUD on there. I talk about Safemoon, and this is addressed to the person that actually saying that talk particularly in reference to the Safemoon community. The person that represents Safemoon, the Greek guy, that's saying that, the mindset, it's not a matter of the mindset. People invested here. A lot of the people that invested in Safemoon, some of their money is actually pretty much gone. All right? And for someone to say that they are mindless from whatever, hopefully one day you guys that are doing these videos don't get into a personal situation where you are presented with a situation very similar and somebody say the same thing to you. They're already down. You're kicking people when they're down. And that's not the most prudent way of doing things. This is an investment. Many people invest in the stock market. Many people buy bonds. Many people work for companies that actually go bankrupt. Enron went bankrupt. Those people worked there for years. They did not know the CEO was lying to them. So you have to take this into context. For you guys that are doing YouTube channel, you know who you are, that are flipping on a community that you once support way back. But you're not looking at it from a psychological standpoint that, if you were put into this situation and seeing the fact that the people in the Safemoon community, even though a lot of them, yes, a lot of the people in the Safemoon community, like myself, even though I am well diversified and I have CDs and Roth IRAs and all that stuff, I may be in a more different situation. But a lot of them did believe. And there's nothing wrong with believing in something where and you believe that, let's say, for example, allegedly the CEO was actually stealing money. They go on what they can see. And the fact that you're actually kicking them when they're down, when they know that they are 98% down, when in 2021, a lot of people came in way after the fact, after the information is being shared. Even though by the time it reached CoffeeZilla, it was by that time, let's say, for example, it was too late. they were already down on their investment. All right. Some of you same YouTubers that did those videos were probably down on your investment of rent. Most of you guys are probably salty that your investment was terrible. Look, guys, as part of investment, some of us lose our shirt every now and then with an investment, but not because you had misery, you want to inflict that misery on somebody else. And I mean, that's just not smart investment. I've lost money in investment. I have tripled my investment back, but I didn't go ahead and trash mouth the Tesla or Netflix or Amazon because the price actually fell. I didn't trash mouth AMC or GameStop when they went after the guy that actually got us into the whole ape movement. I went ahead, licked my wounds, got smarter, and I started investing again. If this is a lesson for the Safemoon community that, don't put all your eggs in one basket, hey, it's lesson. Most of the Safemoon community right now are investors, like it or not. And for anybody to do a video and saying that you're stupid, I'm trying to figure out what value are you getting out of that with telling somebody they're stupid. Just know that, karma is a serious thing. What goes around comes around. Hey, and if John goes to jail for 45 years, legally, he definitely can appoint. I'm not sure of a lot of you guys that are doing these YouTube channels as well-read as a lot of other people. If you are running an LLC, like myself, I can appoint somebody to operate my company if I'm actually ill or I'm incapacitated in some way, in some form. You can. Guys, before you set these information out, read the facts because you're coming off as a little uneducated. Know what happens with an LLC, limited liability corporation. You can delegate. You can add a percentage of person ownership into your company. Yes, you can. Now, if they ask John Karuni, are you still interested in Safemoon? Now, that's John's decision. He can say, you know what, forget it. I'm not really interested in Safemoon anymore. And at that point in time, it can be dissolved. The court can definitely appoint somebody to run Safemoon. Look, Martha Stewart, Quest, Rite Aid, okay? All of those companies, their CEOs went to jail. More than 4 to 5 years. And those companies still exist today. They're billion-dollar companies. Martha Stewart, big name here in the United States, SEC investigation. So before you go ahead and do a video, and I'd like to watch this is a rebuttal video. Before you do a video, understand business. That a business can strive even though the CEO went to jail. The name lives on. You can rebrand the company, okay? You can go ahead and add new structure, new management, a new face, a new look, and it'll be a totally different company. Airlines have done it. Rename. You can be acquired by another company. It's called business. And with that acquisition, you now go under that umbrella and you can relaunch under a new name. So this is how business operate. Doesn't matter what the structure or the management has done. If there's life there, if they owe creditors, they're gonna pay their creditors. If they're gonna go bankrupt, they're still gonna have to pay their creditors. Now, did they mention anything about seizing of Safemoon? There's been no evidence that the court documents stated that they were gonna be seizing Safemoon entity in no shape and no form. If they do say it, I would say it on this video. But as the person that diversify in stocks and crypto, let's just go ahead and tell the community the facts. Let's not just go ahead and FUD because you don't know. Do the research. Take the time to do the research before you release the video, because sometimes they come off as really uneducated whenever you're doing the FUD. Because as I analyze it, I just shake my head and say, well, that is a FUD video, but a lot of the factual information there is frivolous. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day and peace.